What Jurgen Klopp did at full time as strange Liverpool decision questioned by national media. National media have their say on Liverpool's 3-3 draw away to Brentford, substitution decisions and where it leaves the Reds. Liverpool and Brentford played out a thrilling 3-3 draw in the Premier League last night. While the match was hugely entertaining and the Reds remain unbeaten so far this season. Jurgen Klopp will be ruing the fact 2 points were dropped. Liverpool led at 2-1 and again at 3-2, but were twice pegged back by their industrious hosts. Klopp's side stay top of the table as things stand, but Manchester City make the trip to Anfield next weekend. Here is how the national media reported on yesterday's game. Klopp reaction at final whistle speaks volumes. Ed Aarons in The Guardian, at the final whistle, Jurgen Klopp could not stop shaking his head in disbelief. Somehow his Liverpool side had contrived to throw away victory against a Brentford side that simply never stopped believing. While Klopp can console himself with the fact that they are a point clear at the top after Mohamed Salah scored his 100th Premier League goal for the club. He will know his defense must improve considerably as their weaknesses were exposed time and again. Salah would certainly have sealed the victory had he not spurned a golden opportunity when his side were leading 3-2, but this was all about the pulsating performance from Thomas Frank's new boys that sparked into life with Ethan Pinnock's opener and was rounded off by Yoan Wissa's equalizer 8 minutes from time. Curtis Jones' goal proved to be his last act as Roberto Firmino came on to replace him. Strangely the only substitution Klopp made despite entering the final 8 minutes in the lead. As good as football can possibly get. John Aizlewood for The Telegraph, this was as good as football can possibly get. Times change, decades roll on, but some things are worth waiting over 70 years for. Not least this fabulous first league encounter between Brentford and Liverpool since May 1947. One of the great teams of Europe visited the self-styled bus stop in Hounslow, and it was hard to tell just who was who. Both Brentford and Liverpool scored 3 goals, but both could have had another 3 in one of the great Premier League games. This is what we were dreaming about in the Championship, smiled Thomas Frank, the Brentford head coach. A stadium rocking and rolling and a game we'll remember forever. We've scored 3 goals against the best defense in the league and we still believe we can do better. I'm crazy proud. The sense of occasion was almost palpable, a full stadium, Hey Jude blaring out at ear-splitting volume and the sense that both sets of fans, for very different reasons, had to pinch themselves that they were there. What followed, though, was an occasion in itself. Wild evening ends with mutual respect. Dominic King in the Mail, there was a moment during the madness of this helter-skelter ride when Thomas Frank looked to his right and caught Jurgen Klopp's glance. In the preceding 20 seconds, deep into injury time, Brentford had a chance to win but so, too, had Liverpool. As a breathless game swung from one end to the other, Frank raised his eyebrows to Klopp, who in turn puffed out his cheeks. Both men then immediately started smiling. How appropriate. We could focus on the madcap nature of some of Liverpool's defending, but to do so would be a huge disservice to Brentford, who have been a Premier League team for 6 games but play with the belief of team that has been here 6 years, and a canny head coach. This was a wild evening, full of goals, 6 of them, to be accurate, drama and entertainment. Both sides could have won it. Neither side deserved to lose it, and the mutual respect on display as Hey Jude boomed out from the speakers at the end was obvious. An opportunity missed for Liverpool, but they stay top. Karl Matchett of The Independent, the game ended just as it started, in a cacophony of noise and excitement. But between the first whistle and the last an awful lot happened, almost too much to take in during one single game. The back-and-forth nature of the first half meant neither could really claim to be on top. Brentford got in down the left constantly, while the Reds' counter-attacking threat was lightning. Curtis Jones saw an effort deflected onto the post before the break. With Raya making a top save from Jota on the rebound to keep the scores level at the break. An opportunity missed for Liverpool, though they remain the last undefeated side in the Premier League and top the early table.